us.
Forgive us, Father.
Yahoo, 2017, you're the push.
Have mercy, Abba.
We are warriors, right?
Forgive me for my transgressions.
Swords called to the table.
Have mercy, Abba.
Nothing personal. But
mercy
doctrine
on
will
our
be tested and sliced.
Play your role, lead your soul with understanding. Fear God, Shema, keep his commandments. Father, Yah, forgive us for all the sinning. This a pure repentance. And he coming like a thief in the night. Judgment day is coming. Judgment day is coming. Judgment day is coming. It's like a thief in the night. Judgment day is coming. Judgment day is coming. Judgment day is coming. It's like a thief in the night. Judgment day is coming. Judgment day is coming. Judgment day is coming. It's like a thief in the night. Judgment day is coming. Judgment day is coming. Judgment day is coming. And he coming for war.
Father, I have sinned. Wash this blood from my hands. Yeah, I'm far from innocent, but a victim of circumstances. Chances after chances, I admit I fall short a lot. Playing with hellfire. Will the worm die if not that lake is boiling hot, but my soul have no place there. Examine the cards before that dealt, cause Satan never play fair. Scripture tell us beware, conspiracy against the throne. Words from Daniel Solomon, play it safe and stay at home. Strange doctrine on the rise, false prophets I despise. Churches is filled with lies, peep the deceit in their eyes. He have an ear, let him hear the testimony of the wise. Wax bold in this last hour, cause he coming like a thief in the night.
Lead your soul with understanding. Fear God, Shema, keep his commandments. Father, Yah, forgive us for all the sinning. This a pure repentance. And he coming like a thief in the night. Judgment day is coming. Judgment day is coming. Judgment day is coming. It's like a thief in the night. Judgment day is coming. Judgment day is coming. Judgment day is coming. It's like a thief in the night. Judgment day is coming. Judgment day is coming. Judgment day is coming. It's like a thief in the night. Judgment day is coming. Judgment day is coming. Judgment day is coming. And he coming for war.
Master preacher, teacher, so listen through your speaker. Cause he was there when I was moving off my beeper, straight hustling. Past the pork chop, you still trusted him. Eddie Long and Burn, you still hugging them, believe it not. And this Galatians with the flow, your Lord is never mocked. When will it stop? In heaven's where I place my stock. Spiritual brother, but I be whizzing on your stunts and stops. Full on the yak, I think the odds, you know I miss my pops. I speak the truth, my plants that GMO your crops. I'm from the land, they lay you down, they even pay the cops. So what to do, spit a parable. The orange pervert is your president, America is looking terrible.
Your role, lead your soul with understanding. Fear God, Shema, keep his commandments. Father, Yah, forgive us for all the sinning. This a pure repentance. And he coming like a thief in the night. Judgment day is coming. Judgment day is coming. Judgment day is coming. It's like a thief in the night. Judgment day is coming. Judgment day is coming. Judgment day is coming. It's like a thief in the night. Judgment day is coming. Judgment day is coming. Judgment day is coming. It's like a thief in the night. Judgment day is coming. Judgment day is coming.
In Israel, all praise to the Most High. There's only one God to
All right, let's get on into it. That's on 7 minutes long. All right, let's get on into it. Let's start off hitting hard. All right. Okay, I ain't gonna start there. Let me start. I already covered that last week. Let me see. Okay, let's go right here. Now think about this, family. I'm gonna read this. I haven't read it yet. Why I got this thing up here? Let me see, can I work around it? All right, let me do a sound check. Hold on. All right, Shalom, Sister Brenda Hill and Sharada Yasharel. All right, think about that, family. The government. Look. Wants to put telepathy chips in our brain. I'm gonna have to dig on into the Bible. A chip in the right hand. Yeah. Look. Let me see, can I? July 12th. See where this went? See how far back this is. And y'all, some of y'all, this probably new to some of y'all. All right. Now, are y'all aware that they can implant memories? Okay. They can give you a memory. Let's think about it like this. Let's just say, for instance, they captured me and gave me a bunch of false memories that everybody I loved and known had been trying to kill me. That's all I remember because they done gave me a memory. See, Trojan horse. Y'all get that Rumble link on the ready, because I can't. I'm finna get crunk up. Y'all get that Rumble link on the ready. Let me drop it in the chat right quick. Shalom, Sister Arlene. Let me drop this Rumble link in the chat. Yeah, because they probably gonna wait till I get through and then take it, but we'll see. Hold on, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, y'all, here go that Rumble link. All right, okay. That's that link to Rumble, and that barcode. You can scan that barcode up there, right there. You can scan that. Let me see here. You can scan that. The square inside the circle. You can scan that and find Rumble right there. Okay. All right. Let me get on back into it. Oh yeah, I said they want to plant memories. Okay. Then look. They see, this is how they're gonna spin it to you. Shalom, brother DSB. This is how they're gonna. Let me see, can I find a video? Three memories. Y'all remember this? What movie was that? Arnold Schwarzenegger was in. What movie was that? Total Recall. Total Recall. They had done gave him a whole false marriage. They done gave him a false memory. Yeah. You see this? I don't know. This don't say DARPA, so this is a coin toss. Shalom. This don't say DARPA.
So the recipe for creating a false memory was always the same for every single participant. I've gained their trust because I've introduced this event that they know happened, that they have all this vivid memory for quite often. And so now I give positive reinforcement and say, you did such a great job. Let's hope you have as many details for the next event. So the other event which your parents reported happening was when you were 14 years old, you initiated a physical fight and the police called your parents. When you were 12, you initiated a physical fight and the police called your parents.
See, this is why they shouldn't be teaching our children. See, I'm starting to see as I look through this whole education system, this school to prison pipeline, even the so-called, I'm not sharing my screen, even the so-called Bible cemetery schools. I'm starting to see the hands of psychologists. I'm starting to see the hand of psychologists involved. Let me wind this back for y'all. I'm starting to see psychologists.
So the recipe for creating a false memory was always the same for every single participant.
Let me just slow roast this. Create an atmosphere of trust. We've grown to trust the white Bible cemetery schools. We've gone to trust America. They taught us to trust America. They taught us by them hiding the true history and by them controlling our education. The school system is designed. I don't know how I'm here, but I'm here. It's designed to give you an atmosphere of trust. You pledge allegiance. Even though that third stanza is talking about killing black folks that want to be free. But we don't know that, and they brainwashed us in the atmosphere of trust because they teach us. Let me go.
I've gained their trust because I've introduced this event that they know happened, that they have all this vivid memory for quite often. And so now I give positive reinforcement and say, you did such a great job. Let's hope you have as many details for the next event. So the other event which your parents reported happening was when you were 14 years old, you initiated a physical fight and the police called your parents.
When you were 12, you initiated a physical fight and the police called your parents.
You said it happened in Kelowna in the fall. You were with Ryan when it happened, and it was out of character.
Correct. Were you close with Kelowna?
Yeah, he was my best friend.
Honestly, I don't remember. I don't know what you're talking about.
Very odd. I don't remember this taking place at all.
Now, think about this. Now you wonder how they can get young folks. See, the police are not supposed to interrogate children without their parents there. Now you see how this is psychology right here. Now you see how you could get people to sign a false confession, which you should never do under any circumstance. If you didn't do it, then you're gonna have to trust the Most High to get you out of it.
When a person is having trouble remembering, repeatedly thinking about an event will usually lead to a more complete memory for it. So I'd like to take you mentally back to the scene where the event happened. And what it does is it puts you back into your 14-year-old you, and it gives you the context for helping you remember. I'd like you to relax, close your eyes, and focus your attention on trying to retrieve this memory. Okay. So picture yourself at the age of 14. Imagine what it looks like and feels like to be there.
Try to remember what the weather was like.
Remember, it's fall in Kelowna and you're with Ryan. Try to remember where you had the fight.
Try to remember who.
Why are their eyes closed? It's just hypnosis. I don't know. I'm just saying, why are their eyes closed? Nevertheless, I'm just making an observation, and I didn't intend to play this.
were fighting.
Try to remember what thoughts were running through your head. Try to remember how you were feeling. The saying that this memory retrieval technique works for most people, if they try hard enough, that's a subtle social pressure that actually has quite a profound impact. Where you're saying, if you don't get this memory back, you just didn't try hard enough.
I only remember a few possibilities of people I could have picked a fight with.
Who do you think it could have been?
There was a bully.
When was this?
Well, I'm assuming it was fall. Right now.
This is the time you think police contact happened? Or?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I just felt uncontrollable. Everything just let loose. There was this strength, this energy that I'd never felt before.
The cops showed up and we were kind of having maybe a verbal kind of fight, and then it kind of got into a push.
Mm-hmm.
And then at that point, there was kind of cops coming.
They had strung themselves out of real pieces of real places and real people, but in a way that just never actually happened.
Okay. Now, this video just showed you how to basically hack somebody's mind, manipulate them. Okay. I know it ain't got nothing to do, but this is without the chips. Okay. All right. Let me see here. These are robots. These are, let me read some of it then. How about that? They call them xenobots. Scientists build the first ever living robots that can reproduce. So let's just say you get a shot with them things and then you don't know it. And they multiply. Think about it. I'm just looking at the possibilities and they multiply. The average person don't know what the doctor giving them no way. They don't understand the consequences and the repercussions of what they're taking. At some point, this stuff gonna come to a crashing halt. All right, an AI designed parent, artificial intelligence, C-shaped rib beside stem cells that have been compressed into a ball, offspring green. All right. AI designed xenobots reveal entirely new form of biological self-replication, promising for regenerative medicine. To persist, life must reproduce. Over billions of years, organisms have evolved many ways of replicating, from budding plants to sexual animals to invading viruses. Now scientists have discovered an entirely new form of biological reproduction and applied their discovery to create the first ever self-replicating living robots. The same team that built the first living robot, xenobots, assembled from frog cells. This is already unclean. In case some of you so-called Bible folks is wondering, well, mostly Hebrews, because pretty much church folks don't care nothing. They don't care nothing about unclean and clean. The most of them. This right here should tell you something. It's unclean. You putting frog DNA into your body. When the Most High, see, I'm gonna do another part to this. I'm gonna do another part to this medicine. I'm gonna give you the antidote. That probably be the next video I do. I'm gonna give you the antidote. What the Bible said about this stuff. Okay? All right, frog cells. The Bible says stay away from blood. All right. 2020, assembled from frog cell. Let me see what this is going to go to. It's a link. Let's see where it takes us. We researching in real time. Oh, we got a video. Let me see here. I don't know how long this video is. See, this is witchcraft at its highest. Y'all look for the next one, probably going to be more biblical. Because I wrote down scripts on the Shabbat. It's basically going in a loop. But anyway, let's go back. I went too far. Okay. Has discovered that these computer designed and hand assembled organisms, you saw them assembling them with microscopic tools and stuff, can swim out into their tiny dish, find single cells, gather hundreds of them together, and assemble baby xenobots inside their Pac-Man shaped mouth. Okay. That's what they saying. All right. Let me see what this video gonna do. Guess that's it. That's about to be it. Y'all see what it is. Okay. Who's now? Suppose how many of these things can replicate, and what happens? What's the side effects of that? See, these are the questions you got to ask. First of all, once you figured out what it's made out of, it's unclean. Therefore, it's off limits. It's off limits to us. See what I'm saying? It's off limits. We ain't supposed to fool with it. Who controls these things? How do you get them out your body? All right. How are they controlled? I'm just saying. That's what it is, sorcery. All right, now let me move on. I think I might come back to that. All right. This right here shows you that they messing with the gene pool. If the Most High wanted that dog to look like that, he'd have made it like that. I know it looks good, Captain America. They make it look good. The Hulk and all this stuff. Yeah. This is what I see happening. You're gonna get this mark and you're gonna be fighting Mashiach on your way to hell. That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna get this mark. This is what I see coming. I'm watching them on the wall. One of them anyway. You're gonna get this mark, and you ain't gonna be able to control yourself, and you're gonna be fighting Mashiach, and you're gonna fall like Lucifer. All the difference is you ain't falling from heaven. You're gonna fall from that, you're gonna fall straight on the hell. Yeah, it's gonna look good. Yeah. Let me show y'all some more videos. How about that? Show some videos of them controlling stuff. Let me see here. Thought I had some more videos. Hold on, y'all give me a minute, Bev. Okay. Now look right here. All right, experimental brain implant allows people to communicate using thoughts. All right. Your brain gonna be the phone, essentially. All right, let's get it.
Our next story sounds like it could come from science fiction. We're talking about new technology that may someday transform the lives of people who are paralyzed. A small clinical trial is now underway on a brain implant that captures your thoughts and then turns those thoughts into language. It's meant for patients whose bodies are unable to process messages from the brain because of a stroke or ALS or multiple what's the word here?
Sclerosis.
Sclerosis, he's trying to say. Eventually, it could also help people injured in car crashes or on the battlefield. Chief medical correspondent and birthday boy today, by the way, Dr. John LaPook, shows us how it works.
At his home in Melbourne.
He said, captures your thought. Did y'all catch that? Capture your thoughts. Did y'all catch that? In other words, it's reading your mind. Who controls that? Huh? Once you let them colonize your mind, there ain't no, I don't see no going back. It might be. I mean, you might have a little time, but once a threshold is hit, it's over with. You ain't gonna be saved. You're gonna be unredeemable.
Our next story sounds like it could come from science fiction. We're talking about new technology that may someday transform the lives of people who are paralyzed. A small clinical trial is now underway on a brain implant that captures your thoughts and then turns those thoughts into language. It's meant for patients whose bodies are unable to process messages from the brain because of a stroke or ALS or multiple what's the word here?
Sclerosis.
Sclerosis, he's trying to say. Eventually, it could also help people injured in car crashes or on the battlefield. Chief medical correspondent and birthday boy today, by the way, Dr. John LaPook, shows us how it works.
At his home in Melbourne, Australia, 62-year-old Philip O'Keefe struggles to do the simple things many of us take for granted.
Getting dressed, washing myself.
Now, don't get me wrong. This is sad. I wouldn't want to live like this, but I'm not getting no doggone chip. I don't. No. If the Most High don't get me up out the chair, I'm just gonna be in the chair till He put me in the ground. Okay, that's what it's gonna be for me.
Cleaning my teeth, feeding myself, all those things. are severely restricted.
ALS took away his ability to control his hands and body. When you heard that there was a device that could use your thoughts to operate a mouse, what did you think?
I laughed. I thought, this is science fiction type stuff.
But it's not the realm of science fiction anymore. In April of 2020, O'Keefe became one of the first patients to receive a Stentrode brain-computer interface implant.
This is the Stentrode. That's the device that goes inside the blood vessel.
Dr. Tom Oxley, CEO of New York City-based Synchron, leads the development of the device.
We've figured out how to deliver the sensors into the brain without open brain surgery. That's the huge advance here.
Inserted through the jugular vein, the device is implanted in the area of the brain that controls movement. Signals captured by a receiver in the chest are sent wirelessly to a device that decodes thoughts into commands for a digital device.
The clinical study that we're running is purely for digital device control for people whose hands no longer control digital devices.
O'Keefe demonstrated his computer skills by writing me this note. His thoughts focused on a mouse clicking letter by letter. The technology has the potential to help a range of patients whose bodies are unable to receive messages from the brain.
That's another thing. See, they can't make nothing that doesn't malfunction. Name something that they make that don't malfunction. Okay, so if it malfunction, okay, what they gotta do? Go back in there? Huh? What's the side effects of it malfunctioning? What's the potential brain damage?
I can sort my emails. I can surf the web. I can do most things that you can do using your hands to regain that independence.
Can you imagine a time in the future when we can beam how we are feeling to somebody else?
Yes, I do think that brain-computer interfaces eventually go into that realm, but that's a long way away.
Clinical trials are continuing, and so far, 5 people have received the implant, including one in New York City.
This gave me the reason to keep on living. But 2 years ago, I would have gone, oh, what's the point? But now I'm involved in this, and it's just been the most exciting 2 years of my life.
And that, to Philip O'Keefe, is mind-boggling. For CBS Mornings, I'm Dr. John LaPook.
Wow, that's a wowzer.
Yeah, that is a wowzer. I mean, the ability to get into the brain without opening up the skull, they go through the jugular vein. I mean, who would have thought that would be even possible?
I could see a little bit of a downside, though, as cool as it is. Suppose you're having bad thoughts. Say, for instance, Klaus was getting on my nerves, and I'm thinking, Klaus, you're getting on my nerves, and next thing you know, it's typed out.
Yeah.
Klaus never gets on my nerves. I'm just using him because he's in my eye line, and I really like it.
Yeah, or Klaus is smiling at you, but you've got the microbe on him and is telling you what's going on.
Yes, I know. But bravo, bravo. I think that's amazing stuff. And happy birthday to you, John LaPook. Happy birthday to you.
All right.
Let's
see what's this one.
Every next story sounds like it could come.
All right. I know I had another video. Let me read some of this. They got something up here. I guess you have to subscribe. Let me read some of this. The government wants to plant telepathy chips in our brain. It almost like they're just gonna force it on you. Let me go back to this revelation. Yeah, that's a possibility. Brain dead. What you gonna do? Yeah. Let me see. Chip. Mark. It ain't chip, it's mark. I can't. Let me be specific. It says mark. It could be a number of things. Not the Bible didn't say chip, it said mark. But we dead close. We dead close. I should have been more specific. All right, Revelation 13:16. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. He still got slaves right here in Revelation. to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Okay? And he does great wonders. Ain't that a great wonder? Man, paralyzed can write. Ain't that a great wonder? I can talk to my wife without picking up the phone. Ain't that a great wonder? We'll pass. Ain't that a miracle? Huh? And he does great wonders so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on earth in the sight of men. Now, I said this in a previous video. Let's just say this false prophet got a chip in his head that's linked to a weapon satellite or a drone. They got an incendiary, got a bomb, calling down fire with his mind. See, calling down fire from heaven. See what I'm saying? It's that simple. Or literally. See, or literally they can call down fire. You see, why would I say that? Because I don't want to underestimate. After all, the Egyptian magicians had some stuff that they could do. They could perform miracles. But as the plagues got to going, they was helpless. So the Most High allowed the Egyptian magicians to perform signs and wonders. Moses threw his rod down and it turned into a snake. The Egyptians threw their rod down and it turned into a snake. So forth and so forth. So on and so forth. All right, now let me keep reading. And deceiveth all that dwell on the earth by means of those miracles. It said deceiveth deceiveth them. Deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. All right, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, which would have the wound by the sword and did live. And he had the power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should speak. Let me read that again. That the image of the beast should both speak and cause as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he called it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And that no man might buy or sell. See, it's going to be linked to the banking system. It's going to be linked to this monetary system. It's going to be linked to the satanic system. Save he that had the mark. Okay, on the name of the beast. All right, let me get back. Let me close this out. Okay, that's some Xenobots. Let me close that out. Let me see, is it streaming over there? I think it is. Let me look on streaming. Oh, yeah, it's streaming. All right. I had another video. All right, let me go back to this. The U.S. government wants to implant tiny computers the size of a silver dollar into people's brains so they can communicate telepathically. Okay, let's say you get a Negro like me that want to think for himself. We just shut the chip down. We just make toast out of it. We just make your brain dead. How about that? How about we just hack into your mind? I'm hypothetically speaking because it's in the realm of possibilities. And how you just go off the deep end and just go to killing folks. How about that? After all, it is the government. Huh? We won't have to worry about accusing people of telling the truth because we're going to control all that. We're going to colonize the brain. All right? The silver dollar into one's brain. Think about that verse we just read. Think about that. Into one's brain, in their forehead. The brain is inside the forehead. All right? So they can communicate telepathically. Oh, we're going to give y'all, see, y'all let us put this chip in your head. You be able to talk to your wife while you working 400 miles away. You'll be able to talk to your daddy, your mama, or in Germany. Well, let's just say Africa. We'll be able to talk. You'll be able to talk to them on the continent. You'll be able to talk to your folks in Jamaica, in the Caribbean, in Haiti. You'll be able to talk to your family in Haiti telepathically. Say, oh, I was just thinking about you. Oh, yeah, I can make it look good. Yeah. And look, they're going to be running. Hey, you know how they watching us now online? They're going to be reading your thoughts. Okay. All right. Let me keep going. All right. The devices could allow us to operate machinery with our minds. Yeah, you know how your key fob operates your car? Lock your doors just by, you be able to lock your doors just by thinking about it. You turn the channel on your television. I can scroll the computer screen with my mind. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, the possibilities are endless. Let me keep, I'm being sarcastic. All right. These devices would allow us to operate machinery with our mind, treat brain injuries, and let societies in the future send WhatsApp messages using the power of thought. Look, the Defense Advanced Research Project Agency, DARPA, handed out $65 million. Where are they getting this money from? To research teams, which have 4 years to come up with the terrifying new technology. So when did this come out? I think this came out 2017. So 17, 21, 2021. So they should have it out. I no doubt. All right, let me show you something else DARPA got going on. No, not that. Yeah. It was some more. Look. There go them shots. DARPA got their hands in coming up with these shots. There you go. DARPA awards Moderna up to $56 million to enable small-scale rapid mobile manufacturing of nucleic acid shots and therapeutics. See, they getting on the microscopic level. They getting on a genetic level. Okay? They got their hands in that. If they can force you to take this stuff, they force some people to take this stuff. And when you read over here, they want to put these stuff in people's head. Look. I just want y'all to, say law on that. Let me keep reading though. And then look, no larger than a silver dollar. Y'all know how big a silver dollar is? A silver dollar is bigger than this. I wouldn't care if it was the size of a grain of salt. No, I don't want your stuff. I wouldn't care. I'm not trusting Satan. We've been needing farmland. We've been needing our reparations. We can't get that. Hey, we got these chips for y'all, Negroes. We got these shots for y'all. That's all right. Keep telling them. Yeah, I got kinfolks took that stuff. I think they got one. I think some of them listened and didn't go back. They didn't go back. All right. Let me take that down. All right. DARPA's Neural Engineering System Design. ARM will now fund 5 academic. They getting their money from taxpayers. All right. Okay. 5 academic research groups and 1 small San Jose-based company to achieve this. Now you got homeless Negroes all over California, but the government ain't worried about giving people homes. They worried about mind control. All right, let me keep going. Okay. Let me see here. All right, founding NESD manager Philip Alvita said by increasing the capacity of advanced neural interfaces to engage more than 1 million neurons in parallel, NESD aims to enable rich two-way communication with the brain at a scale that it helped deepen our understanding that organs, underlying biology, complexity of that organs, underlying biology, complexity, and function. It is unclear how the brain implants will be tested. Oh, it's clear. It's clear. Elon Musk and Zuckerberg claim to be working on a similar technology. You think Facebook is all in your business now, telling you what you can't post? You let them get up in your head and see what they're gonna be doing then. Your thought ain't gonna even make it to the screen. They're gonna delete it before it even come out. But anyway, let me see here. Let me show you. They implant thoughts. Let me put memories. Well, let me type thoughts in. Memory is a thought. DARPA implant microchips into soldiers' brain. DARPA, the highly secretive arm of white supremacy, Department of Defense, have launched various projects that will involve implanting microchips into soldiers' brain in an attempt to enhance battlefield performance and repair now to make zombies, to make mindless robots, to make efficient killing machines that don't sympathize and empathize with women and children. None of that. That's my take on it. They done went all over the earth killing folks, raping and stealing. Why you think they're gonna stop now? You crazy all get out. Let me see if I got a video over here. One ain't too long.
Typing, it's a part of life for many people. But imagine if you don't have to move a muscle to interact with your device.
A soldier who's flying a UAV might be able to send those signals much more rapidly if they could send it from direct thought rather than having to type a command on the keyboard.
Jacob Robinson says his team is trying to make that kind of brain-computer interface a reality. The research starts at a cellular level.
We've been able to manipulate viruses so that they can introduce.
Did you hear that? Cellular levels. Like on the molecular level, like viruses and stuff. So small. Now listen to what he finna say. He said they've been able to manipulate viruses or something. Y'all listen.
Been able to manipulate viruses so that they can introduce new genes that give cells the ability to do things they don't normally do.
Such as making the genetically modified brain cells more sensitive to magnetic fields and light. Once manipulated, viruses and nanomagnets are injected into the bloodstream. Then a headset like this with lasers, light detectors, and electromagnets can measure and stimulate brain activity and ultimately communicate with a machine with no brain surgery involved.
Then you wear the hat, you sit in your chair.
Okay, your mind gonna communicate with a machine. Okay, who's getting this information? Who's collecting it? What they gonna do with the information? Is they gonna alter the information? Let's say you want to control a drone, have a drone strike from your head. You go send it one place. What if they gonna send it to your family because they don't like you? And say you killed your own family and sent you to prison. I'm just saying, this is what black folk got to think about. And I'm glad I don't have no reason to trust these folks. I'm glad. Praise y'all for that. Now, it was another comment I wanted. Have I noticed that more people have been acting like cannibals lately? Yeah, I noticed. Yeah.
Involved.
Then you wear the hat, you sit in your chair, and you control your UAV.
Apart from military uses, Robinson says non-invasive brain-computer interface can help people regain their hearing or sight.
If you or your retina, the part of the brain that processes that information, it still functions. And if I could figure out the right pattern of activity to play in the brain, it would be as though you still had your eyes, because the information reaching that part of your brain where you perceive the image is still perfectly intact.
So far, Robinson's team has been able to control fruit fly behavior with magnets. Here, it's expanding its wings. DARPA would like this type of research to advance to humans in 4 years. Robinson says this research draws concerns with privacy and autonomy. He says ethical guidelines are in the works to maximize the benefits and minimize the risks of this technology. Elizabeth Lee, VOA News, Houston.
All right. Y'all know how small fruit flies is, gnats. Let's just say if they can manipulate them, remember them genetically modified mosquitoes they released in Florida. What did they put in them? Those are potentially flying needles. That's all I'm gonna say. Just stay prayed up, family. You're gonna be all right. You don't need to worry about these devils. They can't do nothing unless the Most High allow it. Let me keep reading. I think I read enough. Y'all get the gist of it. You could essentially make a one-man army with that chip. He could control the soldier could control the weapons from the aircraft carrier. The soldier could control the weapons from the drone. They could control the tanks. Y'all do know they got drone tanks and stuff. Yeah, you can literally make a one-man army. That sounds like a movie that's coming. Controlling the doggone, sending a message to a missile from the aircraft carrier. They got drone tanks. They got drones that fly in the sky. They got weapons in the satellites. Anyway, I showed that. Let me move on. Okay, now, let me show y'all this. Y'all go ahead. Read this title right here. Y'all go ahead. Y'all go ahead and get this stuff in your head if you want to. There's a reason why the Most High gave us privacy. Self-control. Remember the Bible? Self-control. Not man control. Not demon control. Self-control is the spirit from the Most High. You get in line with the word and you apply your life. Self-control is, I know, now not to be confused with being selfish. Let me show you it's in the Bible to be able to control your own spirit. It's in Proverbs too. Let me show y'all. Some people don't know the Bible that well. Let me see. Gentleness, temperance, meekness. Self-control is in the Bible, though. Hold on. Should have typed it in the computer. Let me see here. Acts 24:25. This is it toward the end. Temperance is self-control. Temperance is self-control, y'all. Okay. 1 Corinthians 7 and 5. 1 Corinthians 7 and 5. I just want to show y'all. You are essentially but yeah, this Bible here got self-control right there, but your incontinency. Let me go to the Bible dictionary, Strong's different dictionary, 1 Corinthians 7 and 5. First Corinthians 7:5. Oh, that's gonna take me to a website. Let me go right here. All right, 1 Corinthians 7:5. I'm gonna do another part to this video. It's gonna be the antidote. It's gonna be about biblical verses about this stuff. All right, it's gonna be biblical verses about this stuff. What the Bible say, what the book say about this stuff. Yeah, you go if you override that book, you override the Bible and go get it anyway. You on your own. See, lack of self-control. See, self-control. The Most High gave us His Spirit. He gave us the book. You know right from wrong. Now control yourself in the Spirit of the Most High. See what I'm saying? Now, let me get back over here. Now, I don't want y'all to think I'm saying self-control like we doing it of our own strength. No. But now, look at this. Cyborg inside, steered from a distance. Okay, look at it this way. You get a chip in your head. They steering you from a distance. Okay? Steering you from a distance. You end up fighting for the devil, just go ahead. Y'all go ahead and get this stuff. Oh, this is awesome. Go ahead.
This may look like an ordinary beetle, but it's actually being flown by a human using a remote control. Electrodes in its brain and wing muscles are connected to a radio antenna. Electrical pulses sent with the console make the beetle take off or land. It can also be steered during flight by stimulating its left or right wing muscles. Cyborg beetles could one day become the ultimate spies, or they could be used to look for disaster survivors. But they're already helping biologists better understand how insects fly.
Okay. Y'all see what it is? They were shocking the bug to make him do something.
This may
stimulating. Okay. They just give you a little shock. What if they look? Since you got this stuff in your head, what if they kept you up all night? You know how schizophrenic people say they hear voices? Huh? What if they played in a loop? Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, get him, get him, get him. All night long. And you can't stop it. I'm just saying, it's something to look for. You hear somebody talking about getting this foolishness, that's something to look for. Okay? DSB, you off the chain. You know what I usually do? I see if the bug a threat. Yeah, but you're right though. I see if the bug a threat and then I kill it. Like if it's a wasp, like they got to go build a house somewhere else. Can't have my wife getting stung. If it's a spider, it got to go. Stuff like that. But I understand what you're saying.
In the near future, people will be able to read each other's thoughts using artificial intelligence-based neural interfaces that link human brains to computers. A neural interface is a tool that decodes brain signals and converts them into useful information that can be read by other devices. More uses of the technology are expected to follow, such as allowing people to virtually experience things without being physically there. It's also possible that such technology may enhance memory.
Y'all, let me translate this for y'all right quick. Let me translate this for you. Hold on. Let me translate this too here. Your thoughts is being read on a computer. Okay. Who's controlling that computer? What are their intentions? Is it the CIA? Huh? Is it the FBI? Is it the Mossad?
Can be read by other devices. More uses of the technology are expected to follow, such as allowing people to virtually experience.
Okay, now this is giving you a false reality. This is what this is. Giving you a make believe. Pretend. Remember the video at the beginning of this video? How to plant, what does it say? How to plant memories? Here you go. That's why I played that video, because it's kind of relevant, even though they ain't got the chip. Now listen at this part closely.
Such as allowing people to virtually experience things without being physically there. It's also possible that such technology may enhance memory, improve eyesight, and even allow thoughts to be shared between individuals. Facebook and Neuralink, among other companies, are already working on brain-computer interfaces. And by 2040, this technology may become a standard option for treating diseases such as Alzheimer's. Neuralink, for instance, has been registered as a medical research company and said that their product will initially help people with severe brain injuries, but will later enable them to develop brain-computer interfaces for healthy people, enabling them to communicate by consensual telepathy and even listening to music directly in their brain. Facebook is also...
You see that? Listening to music without the headphones. The music gonna be in your ear. What did I just say? What if they say, kill him, 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 kill him.
Brain. Facebook is and even listening to music directly in their brain. Facebook is also developing something similar that would allow people to type just by thinking about it. Their device would allow people to write up to 100 words per minute, as well as interact in an augmented reality world without the need for hand gestures. However, Facebook is moving away from brain implants and focusing on a non-invasive cap that could track brain activity using optical imaging. Another company called Kernel is also developing a platform for recording and stimulating neurons in order to treat illnesses such as depression and Alzheimer's, as well as augmented human abilities and merge them with machines. Emotive is yet another cooperation in this field, but unlike other companies, they actually make wearable devices for the brain that sell for as little as $299. Their devices record brain activity that allows people to track their brain activity in real time, measure their brain fitness, and even control drones, robots, and video games with the power of thought. Last but not least is DARPA, the US military's Defense Advanced Research Project Agency. They are developing a wireless brain implant the size of a nickel that can record 1 million neurons simultaneously and stimulate at least 100,000 neurons. The device could deliver digital auditory or...
Now, stimulate. Stimulate. Now, when they wanted that bug to fly to the left, they stimulated that brain. They stimulated that bug with a shock. Shocked the bug into going left. When they wanted the beetle to fly to the right, they shocked him, aka stimulated him to fly right. I'm just saying, hey, no, I'm not buying this stuff. You let these folks in your mind if you want to. It's over with. You're going to be slave. You're going to die. You sure not going to be slave.
Size of a nickel that can record 1 million neurons simultaneously and stimulate at least 100,000 neurons. The device could deliver digital auditory or visual information straight to the brain. The development of artificial intelligence-based neural interfaces has the potential to revolutionize how we think and communicate with each other. But its downsides are yet to be explored.
No, we know the downside. I'm giving you the downside. You see how they hiding that? I got a high school education with a I say above normal understanding of how electronics work, and even I is picking up on this stuff. Let me go back.
U.S. military.
The Bible is really putting me onto this stuff. The Bible is telling me it's coming, and I'm looking for it. That's my secret. The Bible is telling me what's coming. The Bible is a clock. I'm looking around. I'm like, yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Military's Defense Advanced Research Project Agency. They are developing a wireless brain implant the size of a nickel that can record 1 million neurons simultaneously and stimulate at least one.
Stimulate. Let me go back to this video right quick. Did I hope I didn't take it down? Yeah. Now listen. When they want this bug, when they want to control it, they gonna stimulate that bug. The bug ain't gonna do what it want to do. They gonna stimulate that bug to do what they want it to do. Now listen. Glad I didn't close this tab.
This may look like an ordinary beetle, but it's actually being flown by a human using a remote control. Electrodes in its brain and wing muscles are connected to a radio antenna. Electrical pulses sent with the console make the beetle take off or land. It can also be steered during flight by stimulating its left or right wing muscles.
Y'all heard it right. Stimulating.
Cyborg beetles could one day become the ultimate spies, or they could be used to look for disaster survivors. But they're already helping biologists.
All right. Nigga gonna be walking around like some doggone zombies for real. See, you're gonna be walking around.
100,000 neurons. The device could deliver digital, auditory, or visual information straight to the brain. The development of artificial intelligence-based neural interfaces has the potential to revolutionize how we think and communicate with each other. But its downsides are yet to be explored.
They couldn't think of no downsides. Y'all rewind it back. We giving y'all the downside. Let me show y'all this Idris Elba. Remember I told y'all they could see what he was looking at? Black Superman. Trying to pinpoint the video. That's why I'm putting in more words. It's a video that's gonna show you they looking, they see what he looking at. That's what they looking at. Y'all pay attention. How they done hacked into him.
Set me up as a traitor. Turn my own sister against me. Force me to kill my own brother. You. And there we are again. Come on. Sure, compared to the courts. One life doesn't mean anything. I don't know what happened to you, Princeton. You made me kill you once.
I noticed the video is freezing up. Let me fast forward a little bit. Okay, they about to show it. Let me fast forward a little bit. I noticed the video is freezing. But notice the people they controlling him. When they get ready to shut him down, they gonna shut him down. They see through his eyes.
Shut Braxton down.
Y'all see that? There's a whole bunch of folks controlling him. Look.
Down.
That's how it is. Say I have a business voice.
I noticed they were freezing the video. That's all I'm gonna show. Y'all get the picture? Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna make it look real good selling your soul. I think I covered that. They're gonna make it look real good. Oh, you ain't seen that Spirit and Truth TV? Let me type it up. You ain't seen that? They got several movies. Okay. Bloodshot, Vin Diesel. Okay. The new RoboCop. Same thing, basically. That brand new RoboCop, same thing. 2019. Same message. Somebody else driving. Let me see. Not the 1987. 2014, I guess. Let me see. Yeah. Same thing, y'all. Same thing. Same thing. Somebody else driving. Somebody else controlling the show. Yeah, they make that stuff look good. Yeah, don't be taking no wooden nickels. They ain't got enough syrup to go on them. Them biscuits gonna get burnt. All right, here's another one. Look. Uh-oh. Let me see here. Yeah, I just want to show y'all that title.
This project started because the government was interested in developing better ways for us to connect to the brain. So we have this massive amount of data coming in, massive amount of data trying to go out. And they've been thinking, how can we make it more efficient for us to communicate? Normally, when we think about tapping into people's brains, we're like, whoa, hold on a minute. Like, I don't want to have some kind of surgical implant or microchip or something like that. And it's really not a viable way forward if we're just talking about a healthy subject or a healthy person, a healthy soldier trying to control his or her drone better. And so, given this fact that we want to be able to communicate more quickly with our external device, we don't want to have surgery. Can we come up with a non-surgical way, an external device, a helmet, a hat, that would allow us to capture signals from the brain and stimulate the brain as though we were sitting in front of a monitor? And that's the big idea, this non-surgical neural interface. So it sounds a little wacky. Is this even possible? So we began by simply looking at what are the physical processes we could use? What are the techniques that might give us the ability to communicate with the brain through the skull? So we started this in a very exploratory phase. And we looked at how we might be able to use magnetic fields and how we might be able to use light. Both of these things can penetrate the skull. And we wanted to understand if signals from the magnetic field and from light would allow us to record and stimulate the brain.
As the magnet turns on, the flies are stimulated. So we're working to stimulate their brain using nanoparticles that I've already injected into the flies.
So when people hear about
you heard that word nanoparticles. That's what they claim is in the juice. I've seen doctors and people come out saying there's nanoparticles in the juice. They're using the nanoparticles to control flies. Flies you can barely see. So how small are these nanoparticles? And are they working on making them things reproduce?
Particles that I've already injected into the flies.
So when people hear about programs that are designed to build a brain interface, particularly programs,
Flies are stimulated.
Now think about this. They got a needle so small that they could stick a darn fly. So, you know, they coming up with these helmets that you could wear, right, to control stuff instead of getting the brain implant. What if some low down dirty heathen put a needle in that helmet? You put it on and not knowing you done injected yourself with something. These devil boy, I'm telling you, the possibilities are sinless or sinful.
So we're working to stimulate their brain using nanoparticles that I've already injected into the flies.
So when people hear about programs that are designed to build a brain interface, particularly programs funded by the government, people naturally get concerned. And what I want to make clear is that the systems we're developing are really designed to help patients. You know, the long-term vision is that maybe these technologies could help people who are healthy individuals who might want to have a better way to control a drone or other autonomous vehicles. But most immediately, what we're thinking about are ways that we can help patients who are blind. For example, individuals who have lost the ability to see, what scientists have been able to show is that if I stimulate parts of the brain that are associated with vision, those patients can get a sense of vision even though their eyes no longer work. And so the technology that we're developing now are technologies to stimulate the brain in specific ways. And specifically, we're stimulating the parts of the sensory system so that you can recover a little bit of your sense of vision. And playing that forward to what this might mean for people in the private sector, people in the military, this would be an alternative to your display. And so the idea is that we would have some kind of a helmet that would be able to stimulate your brain in such a way that you would be able to see as though you had a display in front of you, a heads-up display, so to speak, that would be activating the parts of your brain associated with vision. One of the things that has helped us be successful with this program is that Rice has invested a lot of resources in creating a world-class neuroengineering program. So the neuroengineering initiative has allowed us to build out new lab spaces where we can bring the people on the team together into one physical location. And students and postdocs can move between the labs. They can develop technology in one space and move next door to another lab where they can test it. And all of these facilities and the excellent people that have come in to join the initiative is really the reason why we've been able to be successful.
Our condolences to those. I'm reading the chat. There's lost loved ones. Our condolences. And may the Most High help us through our losses, help y'all. Okay. But y'all get the gist of it. The next one's going to be about some Bible verses. How long was this? I'm not going to do 8 minutes. Nope. Let me see here. What else I got? This guy, he's just a whistleblower. Fraud in the insurance. He just blow the whistle on the fraud in the insurance company. All these people, y'all talking about passing, did they get? Oh, you said chemo. Okay. Yeah, that chemo, boy. Did I play this? See, if they don't teach biblical healing, boy, if everybody knew how to heal themselves, the medical industry would just be over with overnight. I'm looking for one video. Let me stop sharing my screen so can I find it. I'm looking for a video. I can't find it though. Okay, this might be it. This might be it right here. All right. Is this it? Yeah. Y'all bear with me. Finna bring this to an end. Negro getting sleeping, tired. Now, scientists genetically modified cells. So they are the architect. They done rewrote the mice DNA. I want y'all to think about that, family. Man, they colonizing the Most High's creation. Hijacking the Most High's creation. Boy, these heathen, boy, on Judgment Day, they gonna hate. They gonna hate. They did what they did. They gonna hate this. Y'all think these folks got a different kind of judgment coming? Start reading them books that they took out, the Book of Enoch and so forth. There are different levels of hellfire. Okay, you got different levels of prison punishment, right? According to the crime, you got a different punishment, right? You think the Most High just got a one-size-fits-all punishment? Y'all better start studying the Bible. Now you see they controlling the mouse. Now, when they get ready to roll out a new experiment, they do animal trials, right? Notice they got a black mouse this time. They usually have white mice, but I noticed this time they got black ones. They got a melanated mouse there. I'm just saying. Don't y'all miss that now. The light triggers the cells that have been genetically modified. Let me go back. It ain't but a minute, 25 seconds. Look at that. Yeah, I don't see not one white mouse up in there. What's this supposed to be? Negroes? They turn the light on, they stimulate the brain, and the mouse get to tap dancing. I mean, walking around. Tap dancing, I mean, doing what they want them to do. Light on, get to moving, right? Get to moving. Now look, the brain then sends the signal to the mouse muscles. The brain, the command that was given to the brain, not the command of the mouse. The mouse was chilling. They turned the light on. The mouse dropped what he was doing and became a zombie. Making it stop whatever it's doing and start walking in circles. Y'all see what it is. Y'all see what it is. Learn not the way of the heathen. I think that'd be a good Bible verse to end out on. Yeah. See, you mess around and get this. Notice they mess with the mice on a genetic level. You mess around and get this and don't know you got it. Look. You be wondering why you walking around in circles. I'm just saying. I'm just going to tell you what the possibility, because they ain't going to give it to you. See? Look, wirelessly controlling the brain. They altered the genome. They altered the genes. And then the mice start doing what they wanted it to do. Look right here. Okay. I'm not, this ain't what they use, what I'm saying. This ain't what they use, but it is a genetic look. It's messing with the genes. Okay. That's not, I'm not saying that's what they use. Let me play it back for y'all. They use another one, but who's to say they can't combine it or tweak it a little bit? They pushing this stuff too hard down our throats. Something's up. Okay? They pushing it too hard. Telling you if you don't go get this, you can't work. Next gonna happen, you ain't gonna be able to do. You might we closing your bank account out. Then you had Pastor Pork Chop going right along with it. That's it. It went kind of fast. Hold on. Genetically modified cells. That's gene therapy. Messing with the genetics. Okay. I'm just trying to show y'all something. All right. I'm just showing y'all what I see. Here go another one. Oh, I'm about to end the live. We got a couple more videos. Let me see what this one is. Now, see, this is an advanced research company investing in this. Look, advanced research. Both of them is pretty much the same company. They are investing money in this. Why? We just showed you earlier at the beginning of the video that the government want to put these things in your head. At the beginning of the video, if you come in late, rewind it back. Yeah, let's go to this one.
Of genomic vaccines.
I think there are some
And emerging technologies, a show from the World Economic Forum where we're looking back at some of the most promising technologies from the past decade. I'm your host, Alice Hazelton, and in today's episode, we'll be looking at genomic vaccines. To get us started, let's look at this video from Professor Robin Shattuck from Imperial College London, where he explains to us just exactly how genomic vaccines work.
Now, RNA vaccines work by identifying the coat surface of a pathogen, encoding it in the synthesized RNA, and then that's injected into your muscle, and the muscle makes the vaccine. So imagine your muscle becomes the factory that makes the vaccine.
Now, in case some of y'all are confused, this is to you Bible believers, you real Bible believers. Did the Most High program your muscles to make medicine? Did he program your muscles to make venom? Did the Most High command your muscles to make venom? That's all you need. That's all you need to know. No, he didn't tell your body to do that. Man is telling your body to do that. All right, y'all leave these folks alone. I don't know. And I was reading your comment. I got a family member that a sister that took it. She said she took it. You know. Yeah. I mean, it happens. You know, but there's gonna be a point. There's gonna be one waiting, and it's gonna change everything. I don't think this was it. I think it's a test run. Because you're still buying and selling.
Today's episode, we'll be looking at genomic vaccines. To get us started, let's look at this video from Professor Robin Shattuck from Imperial College London, where he explains to us just exactly how genomic vaccines work.
Now, RNA vaccines work by identifying the coat surface of a pathogen, encoding it in the synthesized RNA, and then that's injected into your muscle, and the muscle makes the vaccine. So imagine your muscle becomes the factory that makes the vaccine that triggers your immune system to make protective white cells and antibodies. Now, this technology offers 4 important advantages. First, rapid response. Then you can include multiple vaccines in the same technology, even within the same shot. It has a low infrastructure cost and a low manufacturing.
Did y'all catch that word technology? Did y'all catch that word technology? Just listen. It's 8 minutes. I'm not going to play the whole thing. Now, if y'all want me to drop it in the chat, I'll drop it in the chat. Hey, I was thinking the same thing. He do look like he just got out of a coffin. Dr. Death. Hey, he reminded me of that thumbnail with that skeleton up there. Let me quit. He might, let me quit. Now, I would say he a good man, but he can't be good pushing his paws. No, he can't be good pushing his paws. He look like, there's technology.
By identifying the coat
surface
of a pathogen, encode.
He gonna say technology, y'all. Bill Gates used the word technology.
Putting it in the synthesized RNA, and then that's injected into your muscle, and the muscle makes the vaccine. So imagine your muscle becomes the factory that makes the vaccine that triggers your immune system to make protective white cells and antibodies. Now, this technology...
Did y'all hear? They putting technology in you. What kind of technology? What does it do? What's the side effects of it? Why can't I think differently? Why can't I reject it? Why y'all trying to force this on us?
Offers 4 important advantages. First, rapid response. Then you can include multiple vaccines in the same technology, even within the same shot. It has a low infrastructure cost and a low manufacturing footprint. So it's ideal for a distributed manufacturing network. Imagine a process that's really very reproducible. Essentially, it's synthesized RNA, which is code, made out of the same building blocks, whether it's a vaccine against Ebola or Zika virus. This technology is not completely new. It's already being used successfully in the cancer field. So what we want to do is ensure that it can be used for outbreaks and pandemics.
Okay, that's all I'm going to play on that. I might go back through this with a fine-tuned comb, and I might put it in another video or something. Yeah, his eyes bucked when he said, when he was talking about that technology, his eyes would get to bucking like he couldn't wait. 1 minute and 11. Okay. Now, this is a minute. Let me play this. Yeah, he looked like he already did.
The coronavirus has infected more than 250,000 Defense Department personnel and their dependents around the world. With the death toll rising, the Pentagon has been jump-starting programs that might save lives.
Which clip is that? Did I show that earlier tonight? Which clip is that? Which clip is that? I don't know which one you talk. Did I show it tonight? Your comment is on the screen. Did I show it tonight? If it's another one, give me a link or something. Or give me a title. I'll find it.
This is a filter that you can put on a dialysis machine.
Patient 16, a military spouse, was in the ICU near death with organ failure and septic shock when she was entered into a Defense Department COVID-19 study.
Notice that's a black woman. What's she doing in the Defense Department? The let me show y'all. The DARPA is the Defense Department. DARPA. What's she doing up in the Defense Department, y'all? I want y'all to ask questions. That's all. Okay, hold on.
When she was entered into a Defense Department COVID-19 study, her family allowed us to witness the experimental 4-day treatment.
She's liberated from vasoactive medications and her septic shock resolved. We also see improvements in her markers of inflammation, and those are all positive prognostic signs.
You pass someone's blood through this.
You pass it through.
Takes the virus out.
Takes the virus out and puts the blood back in.
Within days, patient 16 made a full recovery. The FDA has authorized the filter for emergency use. So far, doctors have used it to treat nearly 300 critically ill patients.
Okay. All right. See, I did have a blood clot video.
Hi, my name is Jan Kielstein, and I welcome you to our short tutorial on how to connect the Seraph blood affinity filter with a regular hemodialysis machine. Let's go first through the components you need for that.
Let me see. I did have a video. Mortician blood clot. That's about all I can show you. Let me see, can I find something? If they hit it, they hit it. No, I'm not paying y'all. Let me see, can I find that video? Look at it. Look. Them is blood clots, y'all. Think they took the juice. All these people dropping dead. Never before seen. I wonder what happened. You get a shot that's never before seen. That's experiment. Now you getting this stuff never before seen. These are shocking revelations of certified funeral directors and embalmers regarding what is found in the bodies of. There y'all go right here. Y'all read that. As they had veins and arteries blocked with strange elastic worm-shaped clots. Richard Hirschman, a funeral director and embalmer from Alabama with more than 20 years of experience in the field, said in recent interviews that he had never seen anything. 20 years now. 20 years. Till around mid-2021. What happened around mid-2021, fam? Oh, I'm not sharing my screen. I'm sitting up here just going in. Let me show y'all this. Somebody tell me to get it together over here. Just going in. Let me see here. Look. Y'all see that y'all see that highlighted? Never seen anything like it. Y'all look, y'all. Okay, who's to say this new technology won't cause blood clots? What about these new nanobots? What if they had a traffic jam in your blood vein? That sounds like a blood clot. How do you navigate something that small? Huh? What happens to these nanobots if they get out of radio frequency range? What happens if the Earth magnetic field shifts? Remember they were using electromagnetic stuff to navigate stuff. Navigate. Let me see. I'm probably talking too much. Magnetic field. Electromagnetic catalyst. See that the Earth has an electromagnetic field, and it shifts from time to time. No, I'm not a scientist nor a doctor. All right, that's just something to take in consideration. So let's just say the Most High decided to start punishing folks, and he get these things confused, where they don't operate no more, and they just cause a clot that way. I'm just telling you, all kind of stuff could go wrong. Look at that mess. But anyway, I'm finna end the live video. I'm finna end the video. I'm gonna do another video about what the Bible say about this stuff. What should you do? You should be eating what the Most High created, first of all. You're gonna have to get back to the old ways. Okay? In Revelation, the healing gonna be from plants. All right. The leaves of the tree, what's that? Revelation 18:23. All right, but anyway, I'm finna end this. Let me see, there's something else. Y'all look at this stuff. It was something I was reading earlier. Look, 20 years of experience in the field, said in recent interviews that he had never seen anything like it until around mid-2021. That's when they roll out them shots. That's when they roll them out, y'all. Now he's seeing something he ain't never seen before. All right. Okay. Yeah, I got family that took that stuff. Ain't nothing I can do about that. Look, state study find, not government study, state find 84% increase in cardiac related death for men following. There y'all see it. They probably gonna flag this video anyway, but it's all right. It's gonna be. I forgot to put it on Patreon. Y'all hit that link in that corner. Look, if they want to, they got stuff that could just not just target black folks. if they, you know, they probably doing it now. We just ain't caught on to it yet. All right, let me end this. I'm finna end this. It's time for me to. I've been going for an hour and 40 minutes. It's time for me to simmer down. All right, family. Let me see, can I find this song right quick? Let me see, can I find this song? I've been meaning to put it on stream, y'all. Let me see. Let me see. What's that? What's that song? Let me see, is this it? That ain't it. Y'all bear with me. I'm looking for that song. Hold on. Oh well. Let me see what it is. Let me see. That ain't it. All right, family. I'll probably next time I'll find it. I think it's Witchcraft 3. Yeah, this is it. I want y'all to listen to the word when he talking. All right, hold on. And I'm finna be out when this song go out. I'm gonna be out. All right.
I believe somebody's pulling strings, don't start me. They want me to get the vaccine, they can't mark me. They got mad when I told them that sage is witchcraft, removing bad spirits with smoke like that. Get rid of that, it's crazy. I don't play them games with Satan, nah. Forcing things to happen ain't natural, that's just playing God. They trying to run me out the booth, persecuting me for telling the truth. They never knew. Nah. Somebody needs to go and give God an apology, because we ignore his prophecies and just worship astrology. I don't care if you Aquarius or Sagittarius. God did not create it, he probably think it's hilarious. And all the Greek mythology nonsense, I ain't having it. And anyone who call themselves a God to me is blasphemous. We see 1111 and try to claim something. If it's an angel number, tell me what angel it came from. They can't. To me, it looked like it's another idol, because if it's an angel number, then how's it not in the Bible? I'm confused. The world is distracting us from the rules, taking God out of the media, television, and schools, thinking that it's...
Next video gonna be about gonna go back over that satanic caddius symbol, how it's satanic symbol. It's gonna be more Bible scripts and what we should do. All right, y'all take care. I'm gonna let that finish playing. I'm out. Shalom.
It's a joke, but I am not too amused. They go try to make us choose and kill us if we refuse. Read the clues. It look like the fame is too hard to handle. If you straight and you don't want to be gay, then you'll get canceled. I guess I'm canceled. No offense though, but on his ground, I'm 10 toes down like I'm a Flintstone. A sex change is like saying that God is stupid. If he ain't want you to be what you are, then why'd he do it? He said our bodies are temples, but we abuse it. Women getting shots in their booty like it's from Cupid. Manipulating men into thinking that it's their true skin, when really it's their new skin. They go have to redo it again. Manipulation is evil, but we don't get that. Mind games will always be a blatant form of witchcraft. And I don't care what nobody's saying, because I'ma stick with that. And I don't care what you believe, because you go have to live with that. So I'ma say this one more time. Don't start me, because God already told me he's assembling an army. I'll try my best not to deliver this so harshly. Wait until I come back and give you the part 3.